Hello everyone and welcome to the Autumn Sales Showcase event where we're bringing Train Sim World and Train Sim Classic content from both us and our amazing ambassadors to celebrate the sales and Black Friday discounts that you can get at the moment on Steam, PlayStation and Xbox. So all of these videos will be pre-recorded, but feel free to engage in the chat as we'll be watching them live with you. And speaking of sales, let's showcase some of the discounts that we have. So starting off on Steam, you have the Autumn Sale range, and that includes Train Sim World 4. So we have Special Edition at 50% off, Deluxe Edition at 40% off, and also a whole range of TSW add-ons as well as TS Classic add-ons as well. We also have the Steam exclusive bundles too, which they don't have a graphic, but check them out. We have an article talking about the Steam exclusive bundles, and I'll link it in the description to this video, where you can get up to 70% off of a range of different content for UK edition, for German content, for US content, and for European content as well. And just looking at this, we even have a discount on the Arosa line route, which pairs nicely with the recently released Arosa Aggregates Pack 2. So make sure to check out the sales if you're a player on Steam, but don't worry, these extend also to the other console platforms. So Xbox has its Black Friday sale where you can also pick up Train Sim World 4 Special Edition for 50% off. PlayStation also has the Black Friday deals, which will be ending on the 27th of November. So you've only got about a week to pick up these deals. And one final mention is Train Sim World 4 Boxed Edition is out now. So this is only available for PlayStation 4 and 5 and for Train Sim World 4 on PC. So you can get it at the available retailers listed there, Amazon Game, GameStop, and it also comes with a selection of route scenery cards too. Now coming up, we have a triple threat coming in from our ambassadors tonight, starting off with Train Sim Play on Castle Würzburg, and then moving over to New York Trenton with the Flying Scotsman from Train Simulator Driver, and finally to end up some good old Southeastern high speed with the Class 700 from the British Ace. So you've got a lot of content in store for tonight. I hope you enjoy. Make sure to check out the sales, and over to you, Train Sim Play.
Willkommen hier im TSW4. Mein Name ist Train Sim Play und wir fahren heute den ICE 3 in dieser wundervollen Regenbogenlackierung. Und zwar einmal auf der Strecke Kassel-Würzburg. Ich würde sagen, wir steigen ein. Ganz kurz vorab, dieses Video entsteht im Zuge des DTG-Sales, des Autumn Sales. Und die Strecke Kassel-Würzburg gibt es aktuell für 70% Rabatt, ne? Also kostet fast gar nichts mehr. Dementsprechend gucken wir uns heute einfach hier zusammen mal diese Strecke an. Das Ganze heute ohne Mods, ne? Also das Ganze wird jetzt hier praktisch Vanilla vorgestellt, weil das Ganze hier auf Steam läuft und auf YouTube im DTG-Kanal und dann irgendwann auch bei mir selbst auf dem Kanal. Dementsprechend begrüße ich auch alle, die vielleicht zum ersten Mal hier mit mir dabei sind im Führerstand. Ich hoffe, ihr habt Spaß. Wir sind auf jeden Fall hier unterwegs, früh morgendlich 6:03 Uhr und dürfen jetzt gleich abfahren. Dann rüsten wir mal weiter auf, geben mal die AFB frei, drücken hier auf V soll Freigabe. Die Zugbeleuchtung machen wir an. So. Und dann gehen wir noch in die Abfertigungsansicht. Dann sehen wir, dass die Türen noch alle offen sind. Die können wir jetzt auch zumachen. Genau. Machen uns noch die Sicherungssysteme an. SIFA an, PZB an, LZB an. Dann können wir noch einmal hier die, nee, das nicht, sondern hier die Transparenzsteuerung anmachen. Hier die Launchscheiben, die sind jetzt transparent, die sind jetzt nicht mehr transparent. Und genau, Türen sind zu, wir lösen die Bremse. Okay, die eine Tür scheint noch auf zu sein. Warum ist die Tür noch auf? Moment. Ja, alle Türen sind zu. Das passt soweit. Führerstandsbeleuchtung brauchen wir nicht. Normal. Bremse lösen. Federspeicherbremse ist, glaube ich, nicht angelegt. Federspeicherbremse lösen. Achso, die AFB natürlich, ja, genau. Und wenn wir die AFB anmachen, müssen wir sie auch einstellen. Und können los. AFB-Regler können wir direkt nach vorne durchlegen, weil wir schon in der LZB sind. Und auf geht's. Wir können uns mal direkt hier im Fotomodus, können wir mal hier direkt ein Foto machen. Hier sehen wir übrigens noch ein bisschen KI-Verkehr, der hier unterwegs ist. Die Regenbogen-Variante vom ICE ist übrigens auch im Sale. Ich weiß nur nicht genau gerade mit wie viel Prozent. Aber auch hier diese Lackierung, dieses Repaint Regenbogen ICE 3. Oh. Ups. Ja, genau. SIFA ist an. Regenbogenlackierung vom ICE 3 ist auch im Sale. Ja, wir haben ungefähr eine Fahrt von einer halben Stunde jetzt vor uns. Und schauen wir mal, dass wir halbwegs pünktlich ankommen. Ja, also wie gesagt, das Ganze läuft hier auf dem Kanal von Trains in World, dem offiziellen von DTG, auf YouTube und bei Steam und vielleicht auch bei Twitch, da bin ich mir nicht ganz sicher. Und auch hier auf meinem Kanal, auf meinem eigenen Kanal. Also wie gesagt, alle Leute, die jetzt hier neu dabei sind. Mein Name ist Trains in Play und ich freue mich natürlich immer sehr, wenn auch neue Menschen zugucken. Aber es soll jetzt gar nicht so sehr um mich gehen, sondern hier um die Strecke und um das Fahrzeug. Kassel-Würzburg, damals erschienen mit TSW3. War praktisch die deutsche Strecke, die mitgeliefert wurde mit dem TSW. Wir können mal den Fahrschalter komplett nach vorne stellen. Und ja, wir sehen hier, Signale sind auf dunkel geschaltet. Und fahren jetzt hier am frühen Morgen durch die Gegend. Im Sonnenaufgang. Das sieht auch ganz hübsch aus hier mit dem Sonnenaufgangslicht, muss ich sagen. Gefällt mir immer sehr im TSW. Also das ist praktisch seit TSW 3 ist das ja so hübsch geworden mittlerweile mit dem Sonnenauf- und Sonnenuntergängen, weil ja die Belichtung sich ja geändert hat. Das Belichtungssystem wurde ja geändert. Und da muss ich sagen, ist schon größtenteils eine Verbesserung gewesen, vor allen Dingen was halt eben so Sonnenauf- und Sonnenuntergänge angeht. Sieht schon auf jeden Fall immer sehr, sehr hübsch aus. Also wir können hier mal die Displays ein bisschen dunkler stellen, dann sehen wir auch mehr. Auch hier können wir das irgendwo vermutlich hier. Genau. Und auch hier bei diesem Display. Genau. Dann blendet das nicht ganz so sehr. Wir können uns auch das Führerstandslicht anmachen. Dann sehen wir auch tatsächlich unsere Instrumente hier im Führerstand. Aber können die auch gerne auslassen. Das ist gar kein Problem. Denn wir sind ja gerade hier in der LZB, von daher müssen wir da gar nicht groß was machen. Wir sehen hier die LZB. Dürfen aktuell die Geschwindigkeit von 250 fahren, über die nächsten 10 Kilometer hinweg. In über 10 Kilometern sind 250 freigegeben, so lässt sich das hier lesen. Das heißt also, wir haben jetzt erstmal sehr, sehr lange freie Fahrt. Bis sich da was ändert. Und hoffen wir mal, dass sich daran nichts ändert. Habe ich die Displays nicht gerade auf dunkler gestellt? Oder sind die immer noch so? Na, jetzt ist das besser. Wir können auch hier natürlich das Fernlicht anschalten im Tunnel. Wir sehen übrigens hier den Linienzugleiter. Ne? Die LZB ist praktisch hier daran zu erkennen, dass in der Mitte dieses Kabel entlang führt. Und wir also im Grunde genommen entlang dieses Kabels hier überwacht werden. Haben hier an der Seite übrigens die Kilometrierungstafeln mit diesen gelben Rändern. Das ist, sofern ich das richtig verstanden habe, bedeuten diese gelben Ränder oben und unten, dass an dieser Stelle die Notbremsüberbrückung aktiv sein muss. Also beziehungsweise für den Fall, dass halt eben die Notbremse gezogen wird, sollte man halt eben nicht im Tunnel stehen bleiben. Also nicht in diesen Bereichen, wo halt eben oben und unten diese gelbe Tafel ist. Sondern idealerweise außerhalb des Tunnels, was halt eine Bergung, eine Rettung deutlich leichter macht. Ach, das ist doch so schön, das müssen wir einmal hier fotografisch festhalten, hier auf dieser Brücke. Mit dem Fotomodus. Das ist schon nicht schlecht. So, Moment, einmal hier näher rangeflogen. Einmal hier irgendwie, oh, so den hier vielleicht. Und dann einmal das Sichtfeld kleiner stellen. Oh, oh, so vielleicht. Und dann können wir die Schärfentiefe runterstellen. Gehen wir mal auf so 3% und ziehen dann entsprechend den Fokus nach. So. Vielleicht einmal von der anderen Seite. Huch, das ist aber irgendwie jetzt gerade FPS-technisch sehr hakelig hier im Fotomodus. Wir können uns das Ganze nochmal von weitem hier angucken. Also wirklich, wirklich beeindruckend. Hier diese Brückenkonstruktion, ne? Das ist schon krass. Jetzt müssen wir einmal ganz kurz die Schärfe nachziehen. So ein Autofokus wäre vielleicht nicht schlecht als zusätzliche Verbesserung. So. Ja, herrlich. Ja, wobei jetzt geht's. Oh, nein. Oh Mann, doofe Sifa. Ciao. So, Fahrschalt auf 0 und jetzt wieder Leistung aufschalten. Damit hier nicht immer die Sifa im Weg ist. Ist ja nervig. So, der Gefahrenleuchtmelder ist an. Das heißt also, wir haben jetzt praktisch hier 200 zu erwarten, und zwar das an ungefähr 2 Kilometern. Und jetzt wird halt reingebremst. Wir sehen es hier am Display. Ne? Hier die E-Bremse wird genutzt. Sodass wir auf die 200 runterbremsen. Haben wir aber noch 67 Kilometer, bis wir in Kassel-Wilhelmshöhe ankommen. Wo übrigens der gute Traingamer herkommt, aus Kassel. Also liebe Grüße nach Kassel zum Traingamer. Mein guter Freund. Der übrigens in einem Community-Post geschrieben hat, dass er jetzt Nachwuchs erwartet. Also an dieser Stelle auch nochmal herzlichsten Glückwunsch. Auch wenn jetzt der Community-Post an dieser Stelle schon etwas länger her ist, aber man kann es ja trotzdem nochmal sagen. So, wir sehen, die 200 sind erreicht. Und jetzt sind auch schon wieder 200, was sind das? 220, 230 30 freigegeben, sodass wir jetzt auch schon wieder beschleunigen können. Aber wir müssen jetzt auch schon wieder runterbremsen, denn in 2 Kilometern dürfen wir auch wiederum nur 200 fahren. Also das ist halt immer so eine Sache. Und wir kämpfen gerade aktuell gegen die Steigung an. Beziehungsweise gegen das Gefälle von 1,2%. Daher, damit wir nicht zu schnell werden, wird hier ordentlich die Bremse reingehauen. Sehr, sehr schön. Und auf in den nächsten Tunnel. Und das finde ich aber doof, dass immer wieder die Displays hier hell werden. Immer wenn wir rausfliegen mit der Kamera. Die sollen mal ruhig so dunkel bleiben, wie ich sie eingestellt habe. Sehr schön. Ja, Kassel-Würzburg doch immer wieder eine Strecke, die... Ja, also auf jeden Fall alle, die Enthusiasten und Enthusiastinnen sind, was so Highspeed und ICEs und sowas angeht, da kommen die hier voll auf ihre Kosten, definitiv. Ich persönlich bin da so... Ja, ich bin auch ein Fan von Fernverkehrszügen. Aber tendenziell tatsächlich eher so... nicht unbedingt was so Hochgeschwindigkeitsstrecken angeht. Weil da ist man halt einfach dann am Ende, man hält kaum und man wird die ganze Zeit LZB geführt sein und macht am Ende nicht so viel. Ist halt eine andere Experience, als wenn man jetzt die ganze Zeit mit einem RE vielleicht alle paar Kilometer mal irgendwo anhält. Da bin ich irgendwie ein Fan von. Oder halt von so Intercities zum Beispiel, die ja auch schon sehr schnell unterwegs sind, aber halt eben nicht auf Hochgeschwindigkeit und doch häufiger mal halten und so. Und das ist schon eher so das, was ich persönlich am ehesten mag. Aber mal so zwischendurch, wenn man dann viel andere Strecken gefahren ist und dann doch mal hier auf Kassel-Würzburg unterwegs ist mit dem ICE und einfach mal hier wirklich auf Highspeed fahren kann, das ist auch schon ganz cool. Macht auch schon Spaß. Das muss man definitiv sagen. Und vor allem ist die Strecke in diesem Sinne einfach wirklich schön, also szenerietechnisch schön, wie ihr gerade hier vor uns zum Beispiel sehen könnt, wie ihr das sehen könnt. Diese etwas hügelige Landschaft, bergig ist es nicht, aber auf jeden Fall hügelig. Und wir pflügen uns natürlich hier durch von Viadukt in Tunnel auf Viadukt und Tunnel und kurz mal auf dem Land und so ist das halt. Insgesamt halt eben sehr gerade, nicht so viele Steigungen. Ich glaube, da ist die Schnellfahrstrecke Köln-Rhein-Main deutlich interessanter, was das angeht, weil es da sehr, sehr viel hoch und runter geht. Ja, da hat man ja teilweise schon wirklich das Gefühl, dass man auf einer Achterbahn unterwegs ist. Wer schon mal selbst als Fahrgast da saß, ja, als Fahrgast kriegt man das gar nicht so sehr mit, finde ich, dieses Hoch und Runter ein bisschen schon. Wenn man weiß, dass die Strecke so gebaut ist, dann kriegt man das auf jeden Fall mit. Ich glaube aber aus dem Führerstand ist das nochmal was ganz anderes. Wenn man das aus dem Führerstand heraus sieht, wie dann diese extremen Steigungen vor einem sind und man wirklich mit so einer Hochgeschwindigkeit auf so eine massive Brücke zufährt, das ist dann nochmal was anderes. Auch als Fahrgast, finde ich, kriegt man das durchaus mit, dass es da echt hoch und runter geht. Aber wie gesagt, nicht allzu krass. Ja, also es geht. Aber wie gesagt, ich bin mehr so ein Fan von dem langsamen Fernverkehr. Der eher so, sagen wir mal, auf auch durchaus mal auf Regionaltrassen unterwegs ist, mal da an einem größeren Bahnhof hält, mal an einem kleineren Bahnhof hält. Das ist eher so meins. Nicht alles LZB geführt, durchaus mal 200 fahren, aber nicht durchgehend. Das ist so persönlich so meine liebste Art, wie ich fahre. Und Güterzüge sind natürlich auch sehr cool. Auch da habe ich immer viel Spaß dran. Machen wir viel zu selten, glaube ich, Güterzüge fahren. Aber ich versuche da mal so eine gesunde Mischung mit reinzubringen zwischen Personenverkehr und Güterverkehr. Aber das gelingt natürlich auch nicht immer. So, ganz kurz geguckt. 42 Kilometer noch. Ungefähr 20 Minuten, 15 bis 20 Minuten, die wir noch vor uns haben. Ja, wie gesagt, die Strecke Kassel-Würzburg, jetzt gerade, wenn ihr das Video seht, im Sale 70% auf die Strecke. Das ist halt wirklich nichts. Was ihr da bekommt, ist, ihr bekommt die Strecke Kassel-Würzburg. Mit dazu den ICE 3 in der Klimaschützerlackierung, Baureihe 406. Baureihe 401 ICE 1 in der verkehrsroten Variante, beziehungsweise mit dem verkehrsroten Streifen. So. Und noch ein bisschen was so an KI-Verkehr. Ich meine, eine 146 mit Dostus ist dabei. Ja, ich glaube, das war's, was da an KI dazukommt. Ich glaube, eine 185 ist auch noch mit im Pack drin. Kann ich mir auch sehr gut vorstellen. Doch müsste eigentlich, dass eine 185 auch noch mit dabei ist. Und noch irgendwelche Güterwagen. Die KIJLS sind, glaube ich, auch neue dazu mit dieser Strecke gekommen. Also ein ordentliches Paket, was man da bekommt für einen wirklich, in diesem Sinne jetzt wirklich einen Spottpreis. Da lohnt sich auf jeden Fall Kassel-Würzburg definitiv, auch für die vielleicht Fernverkehr nicht unbedingt so als ihr liebstes Hobby betrachten. Dafür, dass man dann so ein bisschen mehr an KI-Verkehr dann hat und so, das, was man auch auf anderen Strecken dann einsetzen kann und sehen kann, lohnt sich das schon allemal. Ne? Also der ICE 1 ist ja dann auch unterwegs, zum Beispiel auf Bremen-Oldenburg und auf der linken Rheinstrecke und so. Das ist schon dann ganz, ganz hübsch. Wir sind auch lang schon nicht mehr, glaube ich, ICE 3 zusammengefahren. Auch das natürlich immer wieder einfach ein schönes Fahrzeug. Der allererste Fernverkehrszug, den wir im TSW hatten, damals dazugekommen mit der Strecke Köln-Aachen mit TSW 2. Das war ja das Highlight schlechthin, der ICE 3, Baureihe 403. Ne, 406, genau, 406. Und mit Kassel-Würzburg ist es die 403, die mitgeliefert wird, nicht die 406. Also mein kleiner Fehler. Wir bremsen jetzt übrigens gerade ab, weil die LZB sagt, dass wir gleich in einem Kilometer nur noch 200 km/h fahren dürfen. Dementsprechend wird jetzt automatisch runtergebremst, ohne dass wir da was machen müssen. Ich meine, im Geschwindigkeitsbereich unter 100 km/h müssen wir selbst das mit dem Bremsen erledigen. Da sollten wir dann die LZB nicht mehr alleine machen lassen, sondern es liegt dann auch in unserer Verantwortung. So, ich muss noch mal ein Foto machen, weil ich nämlich glaube, dass das hier wirklich eine schöne Ansicht sein könnte. Ja. Oder mal von weiter weg. Ich nehme mal einmal das Sichtfeld hier mal. Wahnsinn. Also riesengroß, ne? Dieses Tal, diese Brücke. Verrückt. So, jetzt zoomen wir mal ein bisschen rein. Na, ich bin nicht zufrieden mit der Perspektive, ehrlicherweise. Vielleicht von der anderen Seite. Oder vielleicht sowas. Ne? Oh, ich probiere es mal von der anderen Seite. Oh ja, das ist schöner, so mit dem Licht, das da kommt und den Zug anstrahlt. Schön, schön. Hm. Ja, herrlich. ...27 Kilometer noch und noch 11,5 Minuten. Wir sind ein bisschen verspätet abgefahren, weil ich vergessen habe, den AFB-Hebel hochzustellen. Also schauen wir mal, ob wir tatsächlich pünktlich ankommen oder nicht. Ob wir die Verspätung rausholen. Ich meine, in den meisten Fällen müsste eigentlich bei der Kassel-Würzburg der Fahrplan recht vergebens sein. Also ne, so dass er einem Fehler vergibt. Hoffen wir mal, dass es hier auch der Fall ist, während der ICE 1 an uns vorbeigefahren ist. Wir könnten noch natürlich, was wir jetzt mal machen, was natürlich in Realität absolut nicht erlaubt ist, wir können mal aufstehen und nach hinten einmal zu unseren Fahrgästen gehen. Hallo, Ihr Lokführer ist da. Können uns hier hinsetzen. Ne? Wir könnten auch tatsächlich, wenn wir hier mal diese Lounge-Scheiben deaktivieren, kann man auch tatsächlich hier als Fahrgast hervorragend dem Lokführer über die Schultern schauen. Ne? Okay, also das stimmt nicht so ganz. Fulda not in service. Wir fahren nicht nach nirgendwo hin und auch nicht über not in service. Aber immerhin stimmt die aktuelle Uhrzeit. Das ist auch schön, ne? Das ist auch übrigens, wir können auch, das ist übrigens die Sache, wenn man aufsteht, dann kann man tatsächlich auch im Zug drin die Kamera aktivieren. Wir müssen mal ein bisschen das Sichtfeld hier mal so, ein bisschen so den hier machen. Und dann kann man hier durch den Zug auch hindurchfliegen. Und kann hier zum Beispiel hervorragend Fotos hier im Führerstand auch machen. Hier so zum Beispiel. Irgendwie sowas zum Beispiel. Ja. Und wir können auch theoretisch jetzt auch so durch den Zug einmal durchfliegen, ohne dass wir in diesem Sinne den Führerstand verlassen müssen, sondern halt eben nur mit der Kamera. So, was ist denn jetzt eigentlich mit den Displays los? Oh, nicht so, ne? Haben nicht ihren besten Tag. Das war auch irgendwie ganz schön, solche Detailaufnahmen von dem Inneren des Zuges, ne? Was ist hiermit? Ja, Not on Service, also weiß nicht, was damit los ist, auf jeden Fall. Ist aber, glaube ich, schon seit jeher verbuggt im ICE. Kann auch, wenn wir hier durchlaufen. Ja, da keine Fahrgäste an Bord hier in der ersten Klasse. Hätte ich gerade gesagt, Oh, ist das schön. Stellt euch mal vor, hier so dran vorbeizufahren. Herrlich, oder? Ich würde gerne in diese Richtung sitzend gucken. Ja, ne? Innenansicht, wenn unser Zug von alleine fährt. Oh, da war ein Taurus. So bin ich übrigens auch als Fahrgast in einem Zug, wenn ich dann da so sitze aus dem Fenster gucke und denke mir, ach, ist das schön? Und denke ich mir so, da war eine 185. Oh, da war ein Taurus. Und nervt dann meine SitznachbarInnen damit. Oh, wir müssen mal zurück in den Führerstand. Also natürlich nerv ich nur meine SitznachbarInnen damit, wenn ich sie halt kenne. Ups. Das haben wir den Bug, dass hier steht, dass wir 0 km/h fahren. Naja, gut. 11 Kilometer noch und ja, also ich glaube, wir liegen gut in der Zeit. 10 Kilometer und noch 7 Minuten. Klingt gut, klingt gut. So, jetzt haben wir hier die 180 stehen, das heißt in 4,4 Kilometern. In 7 Kilometern müssen wir halten. Das ist also praktisch ein Halt, das uns jetzt hier signalisiert wird im Führerstand. Und auf das fahren wir zu in 6,2 Kilometern. Die LZB ist gerade dabei, von alleine hier reinzubremsen und ich hoffe mal, das funktioniert. Aber das müsste eigentlich, die LZB ist tatsächlich sehr zuverlässig, was Bremsen angeht im TSW. Also ich bin persönlich noch nie über ein halbzeitiges Signal gerutscht, wenn man die LZB alleine machen lässt. Was man ja eigentlich nicht halt machen soll. So. Oh, wir befinden uns auch gleich schon im Speckgürtel von Kassel. Ab hier sind 180 freigegeben. Gleich sind es nur noch 140 in ungefähr 2 Kilometern. Und in 4,5 müssen wir dann anhalten. Ich meine, Kassel-Wilhelmshöhe hält, glaube ich, auch nur Fernverkehr oder fast nur Fernverkehr. Ne, wobei, nee, stimmt gar nicht. Nee, gar nicht. Die Aussage ziehe ich zurück. Das ist Schwachsinn. In Kassel-Wilhelmshöhe hält auch Regionalverkehr. Bin ich sogar selbst schon mal von Kassel aus gefahren. Mit einer Regionalbahn, glaube ich. Schöne Gegend auf jeden Fall. Sehr, sehr schöne Gegend. So, Ankündigung auf 100. 1,8 Kilometer noch. Und wir werden jetzt gleich selbst reinbremsen. Halt zu erwarten, müssen wir nicht bestätigen, weil wir in der LZB sind. So, und jetzt sind wir ab 100 km/h angekommen. Jetzt können wir selbst das Bremsen übernehmen. Und indem wir halt selbst reinbremsen, da hält sich dann jetzt die LZB dann zurück. Das machen wir dann. Da ist auch der Bahnsteig schon vor uns, meine Damen und Herren. Wir erreichen pünktlich Kassel-Wilhelmshöhe auf Gleis 3. Der Ausstieg befindet sich in Fahrtrichtung rechts. So. Bremsen rein. Und oh, da sind Haltemarkierungen, die wollte ich eigentlich ausschalten. So. Sind aus. So. Türen auf. Genau, Türen sind geöffnet. Sind überpünktlich angekommen. Auch wenn hier steht, dass wir verspätet angekommen sind, das stimmt nicht. Lüge. Hier in Kassel, hier bin ich auch schon mal lang gelaufen. Genau. Hier geht's auch runter. Ja, und dann können wir uns hier noch ein bisschen umgucken. Hier kommt gleich ein ICE. Da ist er auch schon. Das war jetzt mal ungeplant. Sehr schön, ICE 1. Hervorragend. Genau, sonst ist hier gerade nicht viel los. Dann bedanke ich mich ganz herzlich bei euch fürs Zuschauen. Verabschiede mich ganz herzlich und hoffe, ihr seid beim nächsten Mal dabei. Mein Name ist Trains and Play. Bis dahin, alles Gute, alles Liebe. Danke, Ende.
G'day viewers, here we are at Manchester, Victoria on Northern Trans-Pennine. Why are we here? Well, partly because NTP's on sale on Steam at the moment, but also partly because I've got an idea. It's a little bit of a weird idea, but it's an idea. So this is your chance to pick up NTP and a whole lot of other DLC for Train Sim World, which are on special right now. There's heaps of them. Quite a lot of the back catalogue, and even some recent things like TSW4 itself. So we're going to pop down here onto platform 17, and we're going to use a TSW4 feature. Now wish me luck, because what I'm going to do is a little bit weird. Wish I could type. That's what we want. And we want a 2-car loaded, what do you think? Pacer. It's a bus. That's right, we're going on a busman's tour. Well, not quite, but I was thinking there's a lot of rail tour action around, and they often run from one end to the other. But I have, on the odd occasion, been on some really cool rail tours, which didn't run from one end to the other, but they actually went out into yards. So guess what we're going to do? Now, of course, I have to drive this one with the keyboard because it's like that. Alright, let's get the doors shut. Now, where are we going to go? I don't know. So, ooh, special. I like that. We can be special. Excellent. We are very special. Alright then. Let's get ready to rock. We can just drive off, right? Well, no. And you'll note that we are running inside the timetable, just like usual. So, we're going to be going around some of the trains, but first up, let's go visit the carriage yards up here. So we want to be able to get all the way in, and I don't think we can actually do that from that end. So, we're going to come up to this end. We'll go around the corner a little way. That'll be far enough. So we'll go there. We can do that. Fantastic. Alright then. Let's release the brakes. Bit of horny action. And away we go. Because the signal has in fact gone to a shunting proceed. Just the little white lights there. I'm only allowed to do 15 mile an hour. So we will. There we go. Leaving the platform. With our little bus. The whole idea of this is to just yard hop from yard to yard. Upgrade happening here. Now as we reach each spot I'm going to save the game because what I'm doing is a little bit weird and I'm probably stretching the boundaries of what anybody ever thought you might do. So I'm expecting the worst and hoping for the best, I guess. That's probably the best way to put it, isn't it? Expecting the worst and hoping for the best. We'll soon know. Coming into the carriage sidings now. Grab myself a lozenge. I spent an awful lot of time in meetings today and it's given me rather a dry throat. Much better. Occurred to me, I don't really need to use the keyboard to drive this at all. I've got one of these. I've never tried plugging it in after the game is running before. This could get interesting. Let's see what happens. I don't even know if it'll recognise it when the game started. There we go. Well, it's lit up. Does it work? Yes. Okay. This will be much better than keyboard. Is it a river over there? Oh, we didn't set a destination on the back. We'll have to fix that. So heading up towards our first stopping point. This is why you do this, because over here there's a Gronk and some wagons. Now I've got to be a little careful here, and I admit I'm slightly skirting with danger, because right after these signals is the end of the playable area. Just got to be just a little bit careful. Letting gravity do the work of slowing us down at the moment. Doing a good job. But we will need some brakes. Proper squeaky brakes. There we go. Step 3. And we will go back to off and master key out. Headlights back to tail. Leave everything else as it is. And we shall go down the other end. Now we'll just stop the little urchins going in here. Hello, rail tour. Yes, good, good. Those are some interesting things around us here. Places you don't normally see. We're going to set back in and have a look at some coaching stock. Oops. Yep. And let's just set special. Very good. And master key. Reverser. Headlights. Okay, we're ready to set back in except for one thing that we haven't done yet. And that is, we need to set a path. So, where are we going to go? We might hop down here into the carriage sidings amidst the action. How about we go down to this point here? And here we might be able to see some other stuff. How about right there? Sure. Here we go. Brakes off. And if we're lucky, throttle up. Ooh, it works. Now I have special on the front too. Look at that. It's perfectly centered. Almost like I meant to. Just coast down into the yard here. Just grab a quick drink if that's okay with you. Fine with me. I have got the stop marker on because it's a little bit hard to figure out where to stop otherwise. Oh, we're being naughty. Don't want to be naughty on our rail tour. We're not be allowed to do it again. I didn't save it the last stop. I'll do that at the next one. There's a 47 over there. If you look out to our left, we're going to get you pretty close to it. Three-way points are just so weird. There's a little Gronk. Another 47. And some Mark II carriage stock. End of the line. Now, just like before, headlights back to tail. jump and run back up the other end. Hello. Next stop. Who knows? Got any questions? Just wander up and ask. Right, where are we going to go now? First thing we're going to do is save. Because, you know, trusting. Done. Haven't set a path yet. Back into the map. Where are we going to go now? Set path. I think we've probably done enough of this yard, so why don't we come out of this yard? And we're going to go under that bridge there. And then we might set back into that yard and have a bit of a look around. So let's just set our stopping point there. Alright, that looks like a good spot. And away we go. Come on, little bus. You can do it. Donk on the right. 47 on the left, idling away happily. On the right, so what's on the left? A 45, of course. What else would it be? Go up a little bit, shall we? That's better. I thought my railway was only the one who built yards on steep gradients, but maybe not. So we squeal our way out. The little pacer is, of course, from the Just Trains Blackpool Branches route, recently released. Now that one's not on sale, but I just wanted something cool to drive around in. And this was it. In the yard, we're not too likely to see much stuff moving around, but we may see something because this is one of the active portals in the game around here. On the viaduct, which is all empty today. Another little gronk and some wagons over there. Finally snuck that gear change in. Double time. thing to being able to spawn trains and set your own path, not only does the timetable keep going around you, well, it tries to. It can't always do it, but it tries to. You can go and visit some places that you may never actually see playing the official scenarios and services. You do have to be a bit careful, because you've got to stay inside the playable area. In the older routes, you'll get this white screen that just sort of says, nah, it's all over. Sorry, mate. And in some of the routes, you get unceremoniously dumped onto your bottom on the ground when your train vanishes when it goes through the portal. Nice visage. Yeah, quite a steep gradient now. Can the rail bus actually accelerate up here? Yes, it can. I need to slow down, in fact. Hello, car. Goodbye, car. Was that a Reliant Robin? Looked like one. I haven't bothered turning on AWS because NTP I don't think has AWS magnets anywhere. It's a bit old for that. As in, it's set in the past. Coming into the next yard. Up here by the signal box. Alright then, is there anything worth exploring around here in this yard, or is it just a big empty yard? This one looks kind of empty, so it's probably outside the playable area, so we won't go over there. But it could be kind of cool to go and look at this one and go and have a look at all the things over here, couldn't it? Alright then, how do we get over there? I think we can't do it from the track we're on, so we're probably going to have to set back a little, I think. Get back just before that signal there. Or a set of points anyway, so let's just do that. Out because there is a signal behind me. Careful how far we go back without setting a path. It's there anyway. Sounds like the wheels are going over the points now. And they are, so we'll be fine, I think. So let's set a path from here, assuming it'll let us. Why don't we come all the way down to here? Looks like we can. Let's go back into forwards. lights are now set for us, and off we go. So are the signals. Off to Dean Lane, siding 3. Ooh, and I forgot to do something. One of the places where a lot of the rolling stock from the game comes and goes when we can't see it. So here we're seeing a bunch of stabled 101s. Diesel multiple unit trains. Some other trains that are positioned are actually inside the shed, which is interesting. Now arriving, Dean Lane siding number 3. There's people in that one. What the? In there. Is that another rail tour? It must be. Yeah, that or they forgot to get off. Maybe they've been kidnapped. Right. Now where are we gonna go? Let's see. We should probably go back to the main line, really, shouldn't we? So we'll have to head down this way down here, because that's the main line going out that way. So why don't we come down into that station as our next stop, and then we can roll back down into there. In fact, why don't we go through the station, and we'll set our destination down there. Very good. So we want to change ends first, though. Let's do that. Oops, sorry for the jerkies. Lights on tail light. Okay, and yep, off we go back down the other end. Time to change end again, folks. We're going to head down to another yard, and then we'll go for a bit of a cruise. Headlights, master key, forward, brakes off, and away we go. Oops, we haven't actually set our path yet. Better do that. Set path. Come right down to here. Don't know what's in here, but we'll find out. Never been there before. No idea what's down there. Alright. Off we go. See you later, people. Enjoy your time over there. Why not? Have fun. Let's get our windows open. It's warming up in the day. Maybe some instrument lights. No, they were on. Enjoyed your visit to the 101 depot at Dean's Lane. We're now heading down to Collyhurst Street, siding number 1. And we didn't do something again. Better keep doing that. Because when you're doing something this weird that the developers of the game never even thought about, especially in a route this old, you're really asking for trouble. And if I get some, I want to be able to restart from where I was up to. I'll have a short stint out on the main line, and then we'll come back from that siding and stop in the station so everybody can have a quick toilet break before we continue on. See, we do have a green signal ahead, which is good. Holding along. It's over there somewhere. Are we on it? It's too slow. No, maybe we're on it. Nah, it's too slow. Main line goes off that way, off to the left. I can see clearly down. These places no one's ever seen since they were built. In blue building? Even though the developers never expected us to come here, there's still quite a lot of detail. Quite appreciate that. Might not be making a toilet stop here. I don't think there are any anymore. There's much in these sidings down here. We do have a shunt signal on the little dwarf disc to continue here. But since there's no stock down there, I don't really want to take the chance of leaving the playable area, so I'm going to pull up next to this signal box rather than go all the way down. Because that way we can use this signal and points to go back the other way. Are we past the points and the signal? We are indeed, so we can change ends again now. Jump. Did we do the lights? We did the lights. Good. Okay. Alright folks, we're going to head out onto the main line for a little while now, so sit back, relax in these incredibly comfortable Leyland bus seats. I'm sure you're enjoying all of the bouncing. Like I said before, if you've got any questions, please feel free to come up and ask. Alrighty. Let's get some headlights on. Master key and back into forwards, and let's jump outside and set ourselves. Let's remove that path and back outside again and set a path now. So where are we going to go? Look at the main line. Now, while I would absolutely love to head down there, I just know that's going to be dramatic. So why don't we stop in this station here, whatever it is. So we'll drive to there. Brakes off, and away we go. To park platform 2. Up the very steep gradient as we come out of this yard. Again, travel through the abandoned station. We'll stop at Park briefly for a toilet stop. Have the signals to go off to the right. Not zombies, because I'm going to let them in. Will they get in? It's like not. Okay. Fair enough. Go from Miles Platting. Off to Park, platform 2. We have the green. But do it a spread shot. We're gonna miss it because I can't get down there, but that's okay. Well, so much for my plan of a toilet stop. There's no buildings here. Better actually run up to the stop point, didn't we? Anybody need to go and pee on a bush? Let's get the doors open while we prepare our next step. So where can we go from here? Could try and go around the Y, but I think that would end badly, so why don't we just go into the mainline run part of this, and we will go up to there, wherever there is. And we're still going to stop at the stations though. Oh, no wonder my mouse is doing that. Alright, so there's our destination. Did I not click on the train? You silly person. Alright. Set path. Go for a bit of a burn. There's another bit of a yard there, so why don't we pull into this place here? See what we can see. So let's stop in that platform, which is actually, why don't we go into this dead end here? That looks good. Oh, we can't go there. What about there? No. There. Alright, we can go there. Alright, we'll figure out what to do once we get out of there. Now I want to set some go vias. Just because I want to stop at some stations. I've been promising these poor people a toilet stop for a while now. Can you not see stations when you're in got a path? You can't. Haven't seen any. Oh, there's one. Okay. That'll be a waypoint. Is it starting to snow? Really? Add another waypoint. Let's just make this a bit quicker. We already did one there. Oh, that's getting too close to where we're going. Let's not worry about it. Let's just drive. And it is starting to snow. How about that? We go into the snowy wonders. Off for a bit of a cruise. I hope you've enjoyed the tour of the yards so far as we head for Staley Bridge. Get a bit of joyous November snow. Get into the real world now, so perhaps we'll see some other trains. If we haven't blown the dispatcher's tiny little mind doing what we're doing. Staley Bridge, we'll have to see if we can find a way to explore that yard up there. Oh yeah, that's what they are. It's just looking for the wipers. It's because it's this giant black knob. You know, a friend of mine's playing Train Simulator. How about that? Hello, CCT Mitch. Bet you weren't expecting to be on a video. Sure to sprint shot, because it has to be done. We ride the bouncy puppy. That's what they called, wasn't it? Oh, nodding donkeys. I like bouncing puppy better. You need two bouncing puppies, though. The old routes are often a little less scenic trackside than the modern ones. they do offer a lot of gameplay opportunity. Even if they seem just a tad bare compared to the modern examples. Factory complex over here. Miata, 50 mile. You can hear how much this controller is doing this, but listen to this. It's got a bit crazy. It's the force feedback. Semaphore signalled territory. It's amazing, isn't it? In the yards they had colour light, and out here on the main line they've got semaphores. I think this was that Y, but I didn't want to take the chance of heading down there, just in case it went out of the playable area. I think I'd rather explore that when I'm not 44 minutes into a recording. I hope you've enjoyed our little rail tour game so far. This gives you a bit of an idea of how you can explore in a totally different way using the free roam mode. Here's a station. Why don't we try and stop here? Slidey going on there. No idea if these people will get in. Probably not, because we're not going anywhere. Looks like that's a no. Let's go and watch these crazy doors. It's the wrong way. There we go. So I know I'm supposed to buzz back. I figure the horn's enough of an incentive. Next stop, Staley Bridge. Snow gradually fills the landscape. Don't want to pick up too much speed because I have to slow down soon. Free again. Can't announce this route, it hasn't got the files. Signal, we're back to coloured lights. Into platform 2 at Staley Bridge. We'll have a quick look and see if it looks like there's anything in this yard to go visit. And if there is, we'll go visit it. If not, we'll keep going. Don't see much over that way. Is he flying through the 15-mile-an-hour section? Don't really see anything up there, so that's probably joining another line rather than a yard as such. Oh no, we're not stopping in the platform. Whatever shall we do? Oh yes we are. Silly me. It's alright, you've only got to worry if we're going to die and not just go in the wrong platform. Now there are actually enough points to get you over into that dead-end platform, so I wonder why wouldn't let me go there. That would have been fun, I would have thought. Staley Bridge. You can finally get that toilet stop I've been promising you for ages. Train. That path? Where are we gonna go? Is there another yard that's not far we can go and visit? Station? That station? That's probably Huddersfield, isn't it? That station, maybe? Let's set that as our destination. And we are going to see another train on the way. It's a green field. How about that? Actually, let's pop outside and watch our departure. Why not? Go 15 miles an hour through Staley Bridge. We stayed at Staley Bridge. The reason is for it to be so slow through that station. It seems strange. Little house surrounded by a steel fence there. Time for a bit of mainline speed. on our way to Greenfield. It's looking significantly snowy now. Still climbing up the steep grading. It's not as bad as it was before, but it's still fairly steep. Pizza. We'll see another train fairly soon. We saw one on the map. Set of 4101 heading into Manchester. If you're hoping to beat that train to go back, sorry. Bit over 1.5 miles to Greenfield, and that's where our rail tour will be ending today. Pause there briefly, and after the video, head back into Manchester. I am Train Simulator Driver. I have a YouTube channel of the same name. Funnily enough, youtube.com/Train Simulator Driver, all one word. I do lots of videos of all sorts of train games, plenty of it on TSW and TSC, Train Sim Classic and Train Sim World. I live stream weekly, generally speaking on my Sunday, which is on a Saturday for most people. And always looking for people interested in joining in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, our next stop is Greenfield. We will be pulling into platform 2. This service will terminate at Greenfield. And post video, head back to Manchester, but we won't be doing that today. very snowy, so we're going to take it easy on our way into Greenfield so that we don't mess this up. Because how embarrassing would it be, the last station in your video, and you go flying straight through it and never worth it. We'll be gentle and we'll be suave. Letting me consume a little of your life. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the train ride. I am a train simulator driver, and just because you expect me to do it, how does a lizard drink? Flat out. Alrighty folks, see you later. Have fun. Bye.
Everyone, and welcome back to another TSW4 video. We are on Southeastern high speed and we keep getting pushed out of the way by all these NPCs. So yeah, coming to rain, it's a 375 coming in, almost nice to see. But we are going to be driving the 700, which is very bright in that sunlight. But that's our chariot for today. So we're going to head to the front and yeah, get set up and get going. Oh, we've got the white 375 at the back. Oh, that's a proper sandwich. You've got the blue 375, the white 375 in the middle, and then the blue one at the front. We have gone for sort of rush hour times. It's quite busy. That's why that's a 12 coach there. So we head to the front. We are on PS5. Oh my god, people are bundling out the train. That is busy. And I believe this may be on the autumn sale event. So big thanks to Dovetail for giving us the opportunity to be part of another sales event. It's very nice of them. Let's open the door up and do it again. So what you have to do, you put the T key in there and then turn it, which sort of brings it out, and then you've got to turn it again and hold it, and then it slides open. Let's get the safety systems on. We've got to wait until that 375's gone first. Well, that's already on the way. We've already just got a couple of minutes. Let's get the key in, and we get the doors open as well. AWS. Hopefully you can hear everything alright. What's that to daylight, GSMR. Can we register that already? Confirm deregister. No, probably has to start the service first. Right, let's do a few little brake tests, which obviously you don't have to do, but we will. It's gone to full. Pop that back. You know, the brakes sort of going. I think that's it. It's twice they do. Always hear them doing it twice. Well, it sounds all good. Let's put it back to 100 or full service. We get the DRA on. No, not that one. That one. Cool. So we're going to be heading over to Dartford on this one, which I actually went to fairly recently for the first time. Well, a little bit on a 465, not a 700. I didn't realise you could actually sit in it. Oh, there we go, you can sit in the second man seat if you want. Let's get the doors shut. It's been done really well, this train. This is like one of the best UK multiple units we have in the game. It's good. Yeah, it's certainly a good one. And I work with 700s as well, so it's yeah, it's impressive. It's impressive. Right, there's the service begin. Let's try now. Right, do that one and then register it again. Oh, there we go. 9 Papa 1 4 at signal 998. Not completely certain that's completely correct, but then it's not fully functioning yet, the GSMR. So it would be 9 Papa 14156. And we've got a double yellow as well, so let's take that off.
Driver, you have reset the DRA.
Please check the signal, and it is a double yellow. Right, we've got about a minute. Yeah, we've got about a minute. We'll get the doors shut, and then we shall get going. Oh, passenger lights. They seem to be off. Where are you? You're over here, aren't you? Yep, they're on. Cool. Let's sit back in the big chair, in the big driver's seat. 40 seconds, and then we'll get going. But yeah, this is the Class 700, which I believe is on sale already. Well, they're saying that it's already been out about 5 months. Where on earth has that time gone? Or 4 months? Yeah, 4 months. Ridiculously quick how quick it's gone. Now, it's always good being back on Southeastern High Speed because they've also upgraded Southeastern High Speed. So you've now got Thameslink stop markers at some of the stations, and also the sort of normal stop markers have also been updated as well. To the newer style stop markers. Where are they? Somewhere here. There. So you've got sort of the newer style stop markers. Right. Let's get the door shut now. And then we should get going. It'll be Gillingham next. Cool. And we'll do a bit of a rolling brake test as well as we head out. Let's go. We're off. Onwards to Gillingham. We'll be playing Huddlers for this run as well. Just a preferable way of playing. Sort of shows it off in a more realistic manner. Although you can very much so play it like that if you wanted to. But I like playing it like this. This is the way. So a nice autumnal morning. This is a rush hour service into London. I mean, I doubt anybody from here is going to be travelling all the way up to Luton. Or somewhere like Cricklewood or somewhere like that. Wait for the back of the train to get off the points, and then we'll speed it right the way up to 80. I think it's actually 90 actually, but we'll probably only get up to 80. Let's go. It's quite quick, this part. This is sort of the first sprint section. And then we then end up in the midway, sort of the midway string of towns. And then it's just quite slow. Stop, start, stop, start. That sun beaming down. Probably should put a little bit of cloud on. Oh well. Hopefully the audio's alright. Hopefully you can hear the train nicely. Cool. Speed is going up very nicely. But yeah, once again, this is the Class 700 and we're on the Southeastern High Speed route, both of which are on sale. Lovely. It'll come down to 60 quite soon. Something we didn't do, which is a little bit naughty, but we'll do it now. Little rolling brake test. There we go. Easy thing to forget. On this Luton bound service. Hopefully we can get out sort of that direct sunlight. Hopefully. Double yellow, that makes me think, see for the level crossing, all that 375 in front of us. Probably the 375. It's only a couple of minutes ahead of us. I'll start popping that down, assuming we have a single yellow next. Nice and steady. But yeah, really nice cab on this side. You've got all the sort of the equipment there as well. You've got the red flag, the detonators. You've got the teacup there, so all of it's there. It's really well detailed. It's really nice, and looks spot on. Obviously, you don't have the cameras there on the left, but really that's the only thing, which is, and you don't have the PA system up there. But I mean, for the most part, it's spot on. At my station, we've got to lock out the 700, so you've got to walk through them and then get in the cab and then press buttons and then get out, and so it's good. Oh, we are chasing something. Now I am assuming that must be the 375 ahead of us. And I've seen the upgrades as one of the other upgrades there. Sort of the timer there. Right, we are coming into our first station stop of Gillingham, and there's a white 375 in the siding there. What on earth? Oh, hello, there's even a 37. It's all going on. Which I think both of those are on sale as well. I think the white 375 comes with the 37. Oh, here we are. This is Gillingham. I need to get used to driving this again. Feels like it's been ages since I've driven the 700 on this route. I've done quite a lot of it on the Brighton main line using the free roam. We are the reduced length unit. Here, this is Gillingham. First station stop, and we've got about a minute here, so that's alright. Now you've got the full length unit markers as well. Yeah, it's nice what they've done with this route. I mean, this has like had so many upgrades to it. It's a really nice route, which it should be because this is like Dovetail's local route. And I've been on this route now as well. I went down to Chatham back in summer for the Dovetail event. It was cool. A few more seconds and then we'll get the doors shut. Right, doors are closing. And let's go. Onwards to Chatham. Let's watch this going out. There it goes. Speed comes right down as well. It comes down to 30 coming into Chatham. I think it's there 60 and a 50. There it goes. Off through the string of Medway towns. Yeah, but once we get to Strood, we then get a little bit of fast, a bit of speed on us to Gravesend, and Higham, Gravesend, that sort of way. Well, that cancelled the AWS port, even had a chance to make a noise. So it's going to come down to 50. What we got coming in here? Is that a 465? What's that? That's another 700. Yeah, I think that's another 700. Yeah, another 700 there. Going back the other way to Rainham. So you get a nice, well, I suppose it's nice-ish. I wouldn't say there's much variety in the 700 services on this route, but then that's realistic. They only run from Rainham to Dartford. We've got to slow down because we have a single yellow there. So we are chasing something, although hopefully whatever we're chasing will get out of the way at Rochester. Probably that, yeah, probably will be that 375 heading up towards Victoria. So it should get out our way. Should do. Double yellow, nice, stepped up. This is the 30. And then we'll be into Chatham Tunnel, which then leads us into Chatham Station. In we we go. Cool. And Chatham Station's just there, so they're all really close together on this bit. Just got to look out for the RLU marker, which is somewhere along. I think I've got a feeling it might be at the end of the platform. I know it is for the other side. I don't know about this side though. Is it at the end? Fairly easy to spot. Oh, there it is there. It's not at the end. Brakes are really good on this. There it is, RLU. There's enough reminders that we are on our RLU as well. There. It's everywhere. Here we are. This is Chatham, and again we've got about a minute here. Oh, 465 coming in. That's something which is really good about this route, is the amount of variety in trains. Yeah, 465, 700, 375, 395. Yeah, the 37, the 66. There's a lot of variety on here. Which does make it a very good UK route. And now we wait again. Got a little 3-pin plug there as well. Charge your phone up. Just one. Right, 20 seconds and we shall get the door shut, and then it will then be Rochester, which is the next one. We've got Rochester, Strudheim, Gravesend, Northfleet, Swanscombe, Greenhive, Stone Crossing, and then Dartford in about 35 minutes time. Right, 20 seconds before departure was to get the doors shut. And let's go. Up to 30 miles an hour, which just stays as well. It doesn't actually speed up until after Strood, and we get to go back up to 70. But it's a fairly easy train to drive, this one. I saw limited clearance signs. Yes, I don't know if they were in before, but nice to see them. What was I saying? Can't remember now. Can't remember. No, can't remember. Yeah, this is the fairly slow part of the route, this bit. But then each side of this is fast, especially if you go on the high speed bit. I realised there was no, not on that side. Cool. And you got the old Rochester station. So let's slow down just a tiny bit, just a tad. Has that just stepped up to a double yellow? Possibly. Oh, it's green, yeah. See, that train probably was the one going up to Victoria. So it doesn't affect us anymore. Unless we've got something coming down from Victoria. Although we should now be cleared into Strood. Should be. Here we are, this is the new Rochester station. You've got Rochester Castle and Cathedral there on the left. And here we are. Just looking out for the RLU marker. Wherever it may be. Again, probably at the end. Nice gentle stop, plenty of time. There's a fair amount of leeway if you're heading towards Dartford, although if you're going the other way, you've got to be like rapid. The other way the timings are slightly tighter. Yeah, this is Rochester. You've got the cat there trying to get a bit of spotlight. Cool. Probably cover the power button up. Cats love pressing power buttons. Right, 40 seconds and we shall get the doors shut. And yeah, they're down into Strood. Which I believe in the winter update, I was just looking there, the top right, you've got the little distance graph, the line. I think in the winter update it's actually going to show stations on there, which are really handy. So that's going to be shown on there. Which will be good. And then we get the door shut. Give it 5 seconds more. About 20 seconds before or so. That's when they usually shut it. So about now. Get them shut. So getting that off. Interlock. Let's go. Onwards to Strood. Which is the last of the Medway Medway Metro, or just Medway stations. It's a bit slower and they're all together closely. Oh, let's head off. Can't remember what this bridge is called. Was it Rochester Bridge or Rochester High Street Bridge? Because the Medway Bridge is like the main one, I think. And it comes down to 20 miles an hour for the turning. That down a bit more. But yeah, hopefully everyone's enjoying it, and obviously thanks to Dovetail Games for giving us the chance to show off the 700, which I would say is some of their best work for, you know, sort of a train, a UK train. It is very good. And then down to 15 down here, which there is a speedboard now for this. So we're coming off the Chatham main line, and then we're on to the North Kent line, I believe it is. And sort of the tail at the top end of the Medway Valley line. Yeah, coming into Strood, really slow here. And you've got to be careful because you can really, the train will start speeding up quite a bit as the back of the train stood on that quite steep gradient. So you sort of got to keep the brakes on quite a lot of the way into Strood, so otherwise you're going to start speeding. Well, we're coasting, although we are picking up speed because we're still coming off the back of the hill. And we're looking for the RLU marker, wherever it may be. Where are you, RLU? It is not that one. It is going to be somewhere. There it is there. I can see something diamond. Yeah, just there, there it is. That's a slightly different one as well, that one. Just a tad different to the so no, hang on, we got an all marker there. Oh, we'll go to the all marker then. Okay, I'll just go for that one. Here we are. Right, do that. Cool. Oh yeah, it does say RLU there. Then we got an all as well. Doesn't particularly matter. Cool, and it'll be Higham next. How many points did we get for that stop? 704. I don't know how the point system works now. Well, we did something. I think this is the right place to stop because we only got 2 points less than Rochester, so I think we're alright. There's Javelin coming in. Get the door shut. And onwards to Higham. Sort of the halfway point of the journey this is here at Strood. Yeah, only halfway. Goes on quite a bit still. Up to 15. And then coast it. Cool. And we get to go right up to 70. which is quite nice when you've just sat 15 miles an hour and 30 miles an hour for a little while. Being able to shoot up to 70 is quite well received. But we've got to wait for the back of the train to pass it first. Should be only an 8 coach, it shouldn't take too long for it to pass. Let's speed up about now, yeah, give or take. Let's go. Let's get a bit of speed on us, as we're in Strood Tunnel at the moment. And we pop out of here and you've got the little sort of gap where canal boats used to pass. And then into Higham Tunnel. Lots of tunnels on this route. We're in North Kent at the moment. Well, northwest Kent. Getting closer and closer to London. I think about 50 now. I got up really nicely. Bit Higham is our next stop, which you've got to be quite careful coming into Higham, as I think the RLU mark is quite close to sort of the as you start coming in, so you've got to be quite careful, especially if you shoot out of the tunnel just beforehand. You've sort of got to slow down within the tunnel, otherwise you're going to go straight through Higham, which I've almost done on a few occasions. Especially if it's, you know, wet conditions. You've got to be careful. There we go, and into Higham Tunnel. And basically before the light at the end of the tunnel we need to start slowing down. Because otherwise we can say goodbye to Higham. There, and then from Higham to Gravesend it's quite a stretch actually. It's quite a easy stretch as well. It's just a straight line. Right, let's start slowing down. Because yeah, Higham, just as you come out of the tunnel, and yeah, you don't really want to be going into it at 60 or 70 miles an hour, because otherwise you're not going to stop in the right place. There you go, we're coming at a fairly nice speed there. So we're looking for the RLU board, which I don't think is very far up the platform either. And that was really hard to see in that sun. There is that RLU there. Just a tad hard to see. Here we are. This is Higham, not Higham. Higham. Let's get a screenshot. I haven't actually got one of the. So let's go in a bit, get a little bit of depth of field, get that down. You know, all the fancy stuff. Oh, and a bit of blur there. Everyone loves that. Oh, hello. Actually, let's yeah, let's have a bit of that actually. There, get the train. It's a bit of attention we want. Yeah, there we go. Let's get a bit of that. There we go. The sort of the back's blurred out. And we'll be onwards to Gravesend, and we'll sort of then stop start after that to Dartford. But you know, we'll get there. On this Thameslink service, it's great to have Thameslink in the game. Right, doors closing 20 seconds before departure time. And let's go, it will be Gravesend next. Contending with a cat whilst driving the train. Cat aces all over. Right, let's go. Onwards to Gravesend. So we get to go through right through the heart of Who Junction. It's always a cool place to see what's going on at who. Would it be a 66? What loads will it have? Well, it would be a 66. What else is it going to be? But yeah, what's going on in who? It's back up to 70 miles an hour, which is most of the way to Gravesend. There's another 700. Cool. There's a whistle board up round here, I think. Is that the whistle board? Yeah, that'll be it there, won't it? Yeah. So we'll do a little bit of horn. There we go. What's going on in who? Doesn't know there's much. Okay, it's a fair amount. You've got the wagons there. You've got 66. In fact, I think you can actually see a 20 in here as well. I'm pretty certain you can see a 20. No, I don't think you can. Or can you? No, it was a funny service at a certain time of day. Which this has all been updated quite recently as well, so this looks fantastic as well to say. Or recently-ish. One of sort of the last big updates. There you go, we're at 70. And we get a flyby shot. Let's go ahead and watch it going past on the really sort of flat, straight to Gravesend. Nice bit of ambient sound as well. There it goes. Cool. Making our way through. Sort of Gravesend is almost within London, really. Yeah, sort of the tail reaches of London. So we are, you know, we're getting there. Yeah, down to 50 quite soon, and down to 30 coming into Gravesend. Then we get to see Northfleet as well, which Northfleet actually recently did also get updated. It's got completely revamped, as it was quite sort of a bland station before. But yeah, it's been revamped. Get to see that. We've got that 50 coming up as well. It's not just yet. This is the warning board for the 50. No AWS magnet for it. So we'll start slowing that down to 50. It's coming down. Cool, and then down to 30. Well, that's a little bit further away. Nice. And this route really does look good in autumn colours as well. There's some routes which look quite pants with sort of autumnal colours, but this one looks good. Well, most of the TSW4 ones do look good in autumn. So that they've got all the new assets and stuff. Right, pop that down to 30. Well, that doesn't start just yet, although relatively soon. Sort of start, well, yeah, keep the brakes on, just sort of let it roll down to 30. A bit more. There we go. Right, now we're coming into Gravesend. There's another Javelin now. So 6 or 12. Really rare to get the 12 coaches on here. Used to be quite a few of them. That's a little 6. Yeah, you rarely get a 12 coach Javelin. I think it's right to the end here as well. So what the entrance there, the bridge coming down. There it is, just there, there's a stop marker. It's an all marker. I don't think I've actually travelled this way since the update. Because yeah, it was quite an extensive update for Southeastern. There's all the stop markers being changed, and I don't think I've actually travelled this way. I've definitely travelled the other way though. There's a 465 of a service, probably Cannon Street or Charing Cross. What are they on this one? No, I think the ones from Gravesend to Cannon Street. And we wait. Got about 30 seconds, and we get the doors shut, and then we'll get going. You can change all this over as well if you really want to. Little things you can play around with. 15 seconds, 10 seconds. There we go, and it'll be Northfleet next. So then we sort of get on. I still consider it the new part of the route, the new bit. Even though it's like a year and a half old almost, well, a year and 3 months, I still consider it the new bit. Right, let's go. Bit of whack on it, why not? So we won't be seeing any more Javelins now, unless we could see. I don't know what time. We might see the. No, it's not this time, is it? As I said, we might see the charity Javelin, but I don't think it is at this time. It's like a special rail tour you can do. Whoa, put that down. Getting away with ourselves there. Always happens that. So we'll come out of Gravesend. It's oh, it's still 30. And that's about 32 there. Naughty. Right, let's whack that up. Now we can speed up. As we head up towards Northfleet. So yeah, Northfleet, Swanscombe, Greenhive, Stone Crossing, and then Dartford. So about sort of 10 minutes or so, 10-15 minutes. I think it's like 14 minutes if you're stopping at all of the stations. That's like the exact amount of time. I think. Or was it 10 minutes? No, 10 minutes if you're running fast. But each station stop sort of adds on a minute. So I think that makes sense. Quite steep out of Gravesend, sort of climbing right the way up. And then you'll see the high speed lines go off to the left in a second. And also down to the right where they then loop sort of back under and then over. But still 70 for us, still nice and quick. There we go. You can see the junction indicator there. Goes off to the left. I wouldn't take that corner at 60, because if you go at 60 you get a proper jolt. It's not nice, so be careful. And then we come into Northfleet. Which yeah, it was quite recently, it was sort of revamped, so it looks sort of less barren now. That's the 465. Looks like it's going right the way through. Yeah. Yeah, this is Northfleet. Looking out for the RLU board. Where is it, this one? Oh, right to the end, is it? Well, it's probably an all marker then. Yeah, looks like I can see sort of the blue outline. Yeah, this is the first time I've gone this way since the update. There we go. Yeah, this is Northfleet. You could probably just about fit a full-length unit in here, just about. Over at least 10 coaches. Look at that, that is almost level boarding, almost. If you were in a wheelchair, you could easily bump off of there. I don't know about getting on, that'd be a bit nerve-wracking, but definitely bump off alright. Not that you should, but if you wanted to. Right, Swanscombe next, which is not far. Just about, but then we dart over high speed one. Let's get back in. Yeah, so we'll cross over high speed one, which is then now below us. With a bit of javelin or even a TGV going underneath. Not that side, what about this side? Nothing on that side, nothing on that side. Sometimes you do get it where you'll be crossing over a javelin or vice versa. There's a javelin in there, which is really cool to do. And then you've got Swanscombe Station, which is literally just on the other side. I'll be right to the end of the platform here. That's where the entrance is. Cool. What's everyone's favourite part of Southeastern High Speed? Do you like this or the third rail section, or do you like the juicy wire section, overhead wire section? What's your preference? Or do you just not really mind which bit you do? Yeah, this is Swanscombe, and after this it's then Greenhive. Now you don't wait long here at all. Greenhive, Stone Crossing, and then Dartford. So we're almost there. About 10 minutes and we're due there. And yeah, thanks again to Dovetail for allowing us to come on this evening. I'm assuming this will be in the evening, so yeah, cheers. Get door shut. And let's go. Almost to Greenhive. Let's put it in full throttle. I mean, on third rail, it accelerates all right, but still full throttle anyway. Might as well. There's another 700. You see about three on the journey. But it's only, I think at Rainham they sit there for about 20 minutes. It's a really nice layover time at Rainham. I suppose by the time that one gets there. Yeah, I think they're every half hour. It feels like they're much more frequent than that. I don't think there's AI only services. They must all be. They just feel really sort of. It feels like you see a lot of them. Yeah, 3 and 1 journey. It's only a 45-minute journey. Well, we saw one. Was it? No, did we see one at Gillingham? Yes, going through Gillingham Tunnel. So that one. Yeah, so I'll say 15 minutes. So one at Strood, it's about 10-15 minutes. Almost like it's every 15 minutes, but I don't think it is. I think it's every half hour, the service frequency along here. Right, then into Greenhive, which is just out of this tunnel. And yeah, you do a light here if you want to do a bit of shopping. At Blue Water Shopping Centre. You can come in quite quick here, it's just right to the end. It's a relatively long platform as well. There we go. Sort of easing the brake back to neutral, or back to no brakes. A little bit more brake pressure, bring it off, and let it come to a stop. Here we are, this is Greenhive. Don't know why I always go into the external camera at every stop, but here it is. There's some of the suitcase struggling along. Come on mate, you can make it. You might be able to make it. Where are you going? Is he going into here? Maybe he's a Pharaoh Vader. He's going to jump. Oh no, he's waiting there. So he's come in and jump the gate. Tempting. Lovely. The next service goes to Victoria. Get the door shut. And it'll be Stone Crossing next. And let's go. The Stone Crossing is just round the corner, surprise, surprise. It's not far. Not far at all. Although Stone Crossing to Dartford's a little bit more of a distance. Just see Stone Crossing quite shortly. There it is, just there. Yeah, almost at journey's end, but nice journey on the 700. I mean, it's always a nice journey in the 700 on here. In Kent, and supposed to coming into London. I don't know where the London border is. I think it is at the sort of Dartford. I mean, that sort of count us as being in London by now. Where's the ROU board? Well, that's tricky ones again, isn't it? I think it might just be an all board. Like, hang on, is there even a Thameslink stop markers? I don't think there is. There's a station missing them. Let's get right to the S-car stop then. Oh, that's weird. So I've not driven in this direction since the update. I know the other direction's got the markers. Yeah, there is. Look. It's been missed here. I don't think we. Oh my god, we really are far up the platform. So people, but you've got to walk quite a way to get on the train. I don't think you're going to make it. There'll be one in 10 minutes. There might be one in 10 minutes. Maybe. Let's get out of here. Right, Dartford next. Yeah, there's no stop marker there for the 700. Right, let's go. There's a 465 there. You see them quite a bit because they do the Gravesend to Cannon Street services, I believe, and also in summer you see some extra ones doing the summer specials to Ramsgate. Which actually wouldn't be that bad on a 465. I mean, literally every Southeastern train I've been on has been really comfy. Probably all but the 395s. The 395s don't have the comfiest seats. The 465s, they were lovely. 375s is like you're sitting on a sofa. Really nice. Alright, Cat Ace, yeah. Obviously sitting on these trains, I know these are Thameslink, not as good for long distances. Well, I think they wanted to run the 700s down to Ashford. I think it's probably never going to happen now, because I think that was sort of pre-COVID. That was one of the ideas, to run them, Maidstone East and then down to Ashford. It's still even on the maps inside of the trains where it says like proposed route, but I mean it's not going to happen. Never will happen probably now. Maybe pre-COVID, but nah, not anymore. Could be wrong though. It's like the Littlehampton one. That's gone now. Yeah, was it Bedford to Littlehampton service? So it's Thameslink serve the West Coast way, which is really cool. Gone. So many services just cut back. I suppose, yeah, because there's just no need for it now, I suppose. You know, whereas before 2020, you know, rail passengers were literally going straight up. Now it's sort of just dwindling. So yeah, these services sort of don't happen anymore, sadly. Right. Start popping. That's quite slow into Dartford. It's 20 miles an hour. Yeah, I was only here about a week ago. So yeah, about a week ago, yeah. Went for a little joyride on the 465 and on a Turbo Star. Because why not? Now 20. As we come into Dartford, and that was about 50 minutes, so not too bad. And there's that new clock there. That's always cool to see. Just little added bits of detail. 465, another 465 there. I think that's the Victoria service which terminates. So that's where my Victoria service terminates. It terminates there and goes back from there. I don't know where that one's going. Maybe that goes along the Woolwich line. Don't know. Oh, that one's off. Oh, someone's off. I think that one's off. Is it that one? Yeah, that one's off. Obviously, that's not a Terminator. You got the RLU board. And there we go. That is going to be it. Here we are at Dartford. Look, can we get the DRA on? Full brakes. There we go. Well, that is going to be everyone for today's another Train Sim World video. Hopefully everyone others the Victoria service. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Big thanks to Dovetail Gamers for giving us the opportunity to come on and do one of these videos. Apart from that, thanks all for coming in. I'm sure there'll be another ambassador, another live stream going on, so enjoy that. Enjoy the evening of entertainment. See you all, and see you in the next one. See you all. Take care. We've been kicked out of our 700. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.